From the end of last episode, we were chasing the top four, a position Villa haven't been in for nearly 40 years. Have we managed to do it? You goddamn right we have. Welcome back. Episode 12 now, I believe, of our wonderful Villa rebuild. We have only the one game left. We play in Leicester, who are a team that are in 12th. They can move one position either way. We can only drop from second to third. So what we're doing is hoping we get a decent result in this, hold on to second place, and then we'll run through the season review. Since you were last with us, we've played 3 games in the league, picking up wins against Everton and Southampton, and most recently losing 4-1 to Eventual league winners, Man U. I say Eventual, they've been first for a while, and quite convincingly. So, league winners, Man U. Aston is up there with the average ratings. Clean sheets, Danielson's already got it, absolutely smashed it. And Nechiri's also up there for the assists, so he's had a decent year. Not quite as decent, however, as Kylian Mbappe. I have been playing the formation in my offline save, and it's doing alright. So obviously, in a position where we are, when we're not really losing anything, we'll give it a shot. And if we look completely dominant, I might roll with this for next season as well. But what we've done is just move the centre mids to be support rather than attack. Drop the wing backs to be fullbacks. For some reason, having a flat back 5 is just really good in this game, and the fullbacks are still really aggressive. And then up top, we're playing Nechiri and Lafarge, both as advanced forwards. A free kick, quite deep on the left for Vieira. Plays it towards Estrada up that left side. So as I said, Lafarge is through. Is he? No, okay, unfortunately. A short corner, possibly, for Gerrard. No, he puts it to the near post. He's even fooled me. I've got 3 different corner tactics, all using the players in the exact same setup. I don't know if it necessarily matters on here, that they could possibly be confused not knowing which one you were going to play. But it makes sense to me in my head. So I've got one going near post, one going far post, and one going short, and everyone stood for options of that. Earlier, as I said, we're not really challenging for anything in this game, so it's kind of just experimental. Hopefully we get a decent result, and preferably hold on to second place, so we'll keep a little eye on what Arsenal are up to in their final game as well. But Julimar and Reynolds have got the ball for Leicester. A relatively, almost a derby for us, but mostly as desperation for us as much as it is Leicester, who pretty much have no one in the footballing world who care about them. I think the closest they have to a rival is probably like Lutterworth or something. There's just no one out there. Maybe Coventry, and at a stretch, Forest and Derby, I think. So it's just not a fat lot. Rugby, maybe, but that's a whole different sport. So, I don't know. We'll just leave them to it. We'll let them think it's a derby if they want to. Whatever. Perkins is in on goal for him. He's gone for a lob. He's not. Danielson had that covered all day long. Gerrard with a throw-in really deep on that right side. To Duffy, Lewis, back into Gerrard. He whips the ball across towards Nechiri, and Farias in goal for Leicester. Collects gratefully. Romero out towards Grant. I thought that said Grang. Grant in towards Perkins, but Vieira makes the interception. So, Duffy knocks forwards towards Nechiri, all the way out to Gerrard on that right side. He's got a few... He hasn't got a few bodies. He's got one body's in the middle, but that body is Lafarge, and it's massive. Estrada with the throw on the left, towards Lafarge again. Back into the thrower. I never know what to call them. Whatever we're calling them, Nechiri's put us a goal to the good. I will have a little butcher now, see if I've seen anything from Arsenal. There doesn't seem to be any goals from their games as of yet. I don't need to see again. They're away against Brighton. So Brighton are just ahead of Leicester. So it's pretty much the same as our game, except the fact that we're leading and they're not. Gerrard has his throw, puts it short towards Duffy. Back towards Gerrard, who just passes it away for some reason. He's got the ball back. Don't worry. Oliver, is he going to have a pop? He bloody is. And he's scoring it as well. What a chap. That's Gerrard, I think, getting our record for most assists. But I'll have a little butchers after the game. It's just before half-time. Pretty tasty time to score for us. Free kick quite deep. Duffy puts it towards that left side. Minero pokes it in. But I think our whole team might have been offside. We'll have a little butchers, see what the ref says. He's checking it with the automated ref. It's disallowed. Let me see the lines. Yes, I know it's been disallowed. Right. Few of them were off. Wasn't quite as drastic as I thought it was. So we've made 3 subs. We've brought Tyara in at left forward for Lafarge. I've brought in Hunter for Lewis, I think it was, in the middle. And I've also brought out our right back, shuffled Machalenko out towards right back. And we've brought in Small as the stopper, centre back that pushes forward. Arsenal have also conceded. So at the moment, we need like a 3 or 4 goal swing for us to, well, there's one of them, for us to not pick up the win, or at least hold second place, should I say. I've been taken aback. Not taken aback, I'm being dramatic again. This Paul Perkins is actually one of our players. Not current players, but he used to, brilliant. He used to play for us. We sold him for 58 million. And he's pretty decent, to be fair. So I might have a little look at picking him up. But Estrada puts it short towards Duffy on that left side from the throw-in. He's picked it back up. For some reason, he was acting like he didn't have options. He had about 15, but he did eventually keep the ball for us. That's the main thing. Oritz had the ball put through to him, and he's a bit of an ambitious shot there. Free kick out on the left for Leicester. Towards Reynolds. That was just too easy. Is there just no one marking that side? Your man was stood at like the front of all the players, just completely unmarked. I mean, it was a decent goal from him to get the volley in, but still, like, where's the marking? Farias with a goal kick for Leicester. 3 players short on that for us. Schumer out on that right side. I'll take the ball back off him, score, get us back in the lead. That would be preferable. I have noticed that Arsenal have conceded a second goal. So even with us dropping these points, it is still enough for us at the moment. But let's not rely on other teams. Perkins on the ball again. Hunter's, if we're honest, he's run into that. But he's made the interception nonetheless. They've just battered it forward. Where is this highlight going? Small, on the ball. Heading down the right side. Machalenko, Hunter. He's got a few bodies in front of him. Gets it into Nechiri, puts it across, and it's intercepted. He's kicked it at the back of his own player by the looks of that. Hunter. Towards Orit. Well, that was dramatic. We finished up with the 2-2. Arsenal actually lost 3-0 on their final game of the season. So, not the best from them. But we've held on to second place. I am pretty goddamn happy with that. Let's scoot forward now to season review. And we'll also have a little look at our budgets for next year. So they wanted us to qualify for the UEFA Europa League, which would have been 5th, 6th, 7th place maybe. We've actually given them 2nd place and the Champions League, and they've gone B+. So that's not even an A for some reason. But whatever. We move. The FA Cup, they wanted the semi-final. They wanted the quarterfinals. We give them the semi-final in that horrifically annoying game against Newcastle. And the Carabao Cup is exactly the same. They wanted the quarters, we gave them the semis. And weren't strong enough to get past Liverpool, which kind of expected, to be fair. Biggest win was a 5-0 against Baggies, which is always nice. Match to remember was a 3-0 against West Ham. And our goal of the season was the one literally just scored by Oliver. So I'm not going to watch that again, because we saw it like literally a minute ago. Our finances are pretty strong. They've all vaguely improved, except for our broadcast revenue, which dropped for 10 million for some reason. Sponsorship, reputation, no change in them. The only big change we've had is our competition prize money. It's gone up from 13.7 million the previous year to 37.9 this year. Non-domestic sales of about 4 million from the 8.7 that we've had. And the shirts are Lafarge, Nechiri, Lewis, Minero and Estrada, who actually joined us only in January as well. Our best 11 for the season was Danielson in goal, Gerard, Machalenko, Small, Minero and Kemal. He left us to Real Madrid in January. Trujillo, Oliver and Lewis through the middle with Nechiri and Lafarge up top. So not too bad from Nechiri at all. He had, 34 goal contributions from 39 appearances. That is a pretty tasty return. Our accolades, we won Premier League Manager of the Month for September and Manager of the Year for the previous season. Our record breakers, Nechiri scored 4 in a match, not in a season, scored a bit more than that. Most assists was Gerard with 15, clean sheets with Danielson with 24 in total. Player of the matches for this season, all of those were for the season actually, was Nechiri with 8. And our highest transfer fee paid. The record stands with our goalkeeper. But with his little clean sheets, fair play to him. Competition awards, we had the Young Player of the Year, the English Young Player of the Year, was Machelenko. Premier Division Golden Glove was Danielson. And Trujillo just absolutely slapped him. So he was FIFA Best Under-21s player. He's the European Golden Boy, which I forgot to tell you. And he was top of the Next Gen list as well. So he's a pretty handy little player. So the Fans Player of the Season and Young Player of the Season was Nechiri. Sign of the Season, also Nechiri. Goal of the Season was Oliver. Top goal scorers were Nechiri. Most assists was Gerrard. Player of the Match awards was Nechiri. Highest average rating, once again, Nechiri. And most passes completed was Vieira, with 82 from 90. And regarding our initial budgets, they had actually been set back in the 7th of May, when we confirmed our spot in the Champions League. They've given us 55 million to spend and 3 million in wages. So that means we've got just shy of $500,000 per week to spend. And then on top of that, obviously the 55 million as well. There's a few players in the squad that's wanted. So I might let some of them on. Might have a little bit of a busy window because we need to flesh out the squad quite a bit. There's a bunch of players in the squad that we know hold quite a bit of value as well. And there's quite a few of high wage earners. I did not realise I've had Monero £250,000 a week. He's not even that good. I might see if I can try and move him on. I might struggle because he's on a full-year contract, but for £250,000. That wasn't the best of deals. I'm going to level with you, but we're second in the league, so it's fine. If he stays, he stays. But if we can move him on, crack him. We will be back next episode at the start of the next season, and I hope you'll be there for us and to join. If you have enjoyed today's, I haven't actually said, but if you like, subscribe, all that madness, that would be beautiful. And there's some items over here as well, so you can carry on watching. And yeah, thank you very much for your time.